Hey, what's going on everyone? Mano here, back at it inside of Destiny 1. Let's take a look at the best vendor rolls for August 8th, 2017. We're going to be looking at all the gear that you should pick up that Gaul should destroy here in about 3 weeks. Going on to our Crucible quartermaster, we always start with the palindrome, hand cannon. Got a decent roll on it, but not really great. Luck in the chamber with small bore, high caliber rounds, relentless tracker, rescue mag, steady hand IS, sure shot IS, and quick draw IS. It's a medium roll. If you absolutely need to pick up a palindrome for some reason, pick that up. I'm really a fan of the B29 party favor this week. We've got red dot ORA 2 with sure shot IS, OEG, as well as Eye of the Storm, feeding frenzy, perfect balance, and counterbalance. Feeding Frenzy, Perfect Balance, and Counterbalance are really solid. We do have Feather Mag here, but just skip that one. Using these 3 perks together, this is going to be a very, very strong pulse rifle for you this week. So I'm very, very happy with that. Each new day is not bad if you do like fusion rifles. It has braced frames, so that stability is going to get knocked out of the park. It does have hidden hand. You can also choose to get accelerated coils if you want to lessen the charge rate. Icarus isn't going to really do that much for fusion rifles. Unflinching with reflex, red dot ORA, and OEG scopes. Finally, going on over to our Anton's Rule is very strong this week. We've got rangefinder, hand-loaded, lightweight, relentless tracker, army of one with true sight IS, fast draw IS, quick draw IS. So those are going to be my favorite picks from everything this week. Really, everything else is kind of a pass for me in terms of that. So let's go to the other vendors. Okay, over here, the Vanguard Quartermaster. The best weapons for this week, I really like the Parthian shot. It's in a good spot for those people who do enjoy this archetype. We've got Reflex, Sure Shot IS with OEG, Eye of the Storm, Take a Knee, Small Bore, Rifled Barrel with Counterbalance. I almost feel like you could get away with Rifled Barrel and Counterbalance to boost the range on this thing, so you can just use it insanely long distance, almost like Scout Rifle distance, and be in a good position. The X-Astris, another good fusion rifle this week. We've got Reflex with red dot ORA, OEG with unflinching, replenish, braced frame, again, really sick stability, or you can choose rifled barrel if you so choose with rangefinder on that. So very, very strong for those folks who like using fusion rifles. Tempest is a pass this week. I think everything else in this in the Vanguard Quartermaster is also a pass. So let's go on down over to Dead Orbit. Dead Orbit, unfortunately, does not have a lot to offer us this week. Really not happy with anything that I saw in the inventory. Even the Keystone is pretty weak this week. It does have Firefly, but nothing great. The Last Ditch is okay if you really need a shotgun. It's got hand-loaded, it's got small bore, it's got rangefinder, accurized ballistic, aggressive ballistic, sorry about that. It does have snapshot and cascades, so kind of an interesting combination there. You might be able to do some work if you really do like shotguns and you want to use that for the remainder of Destiny 1. Going up to our friends up at the Future Workout, we of course have to take a look at the Wormwood and take a look at everything over there. Let's take a peek and see what we've got up here. And we've got the Whale with a decent PvE roll. We have the Waltz, which I think is a pass. I'd much rather use the B29 party favor. The Waiting and the Wounded. The Wounded is okay this week. It's got crowd control, perfect balance, outlaw, quick draw, high caliber rounds with red dot ORA 2, focus lens, FLA 5, and OEG. This is actually not bad for PvP. I suppose if you really wanted to use this in PvE, you could. But with no explosive rounds, I'd say that that's a pass for that. The Wormwood is not great this week. I'd say it's medium at best. It's got reactive reload, which is good, hand-loaded, cascade, high caliber rounds, quick draw, steady hand IS, fast draw IS, and quick draw. Those are all great perks, but honestly, you're probably going to lose to anyone who's got a rangefinder kind of Wormwood in their build. And of course, the Warpath, we can take a look at that, which is actually not great again this week. It does have third eye if you want to aim down the sights constantly. I don't know who does that, but grenades and horseshoes, perfect balance, but you're probably gonna use third eye. Flared Magwell, snapshot, warhead veneers, smart drip control, hard launch if you really want to pick those up. While we make our way, because there is one thing that's decent over at New Monarchy this week, so that's interesting. Talking about our top 12 tier 12 gear items. Of course, we talked about the fact that the Fellwinter's artifact this week is a 383% roll. We also have some really nice ghosts in stock this week. We've got the Tower Watch Shell over at the Titan Vanguard. That is going to be an intellect discipline perfect roll, which is really solid there. Going over to the Hunter Vanguard, we also have a 100% roll ghost, which is also intellect and discipline. As we go over, we're talking about some other things that are tier 12. Nothing really at the House of Judgment that's really anything solid. We do have a 100% rolled ghost over at Dead Orbit. We have an intellect discipline rolled ghost if you do want to pick that up. In addition, we have a 97% roll chess piece over at the Crucible Handler, so that's interesting over there. So talking about what the speaker has, the speaker does have a 100% rolled Sun Singer's Bond of intellect and strength, as well as a 98% roll on a Striker's Mark for a Titan. So that's your top tier 12 pieces of items you can get this week for armor if you're still looking to pick those up. Let's go over here to New Monarchy. We've got a decent roll on the Deposition 7. Now, I don't usually use these type of sniper rifles, but this has a lot of really good perks on it. It has Hidden Hand, it has life support, it has high caliber rounds and Snapshot. It's a higher rate of fire with a low impact. Snapshot together with life support, Hidden Hand, and at long view SLR-10 is actually pretty good if you like the lower impact scopes. That won't be able to knock anyone out of their supers, but if you just want to spam sniper rifle shots on them, that's actually not a bad position to be in. So actually pretty decent. And taking a quick look, yeah, I didn't think there was anything at the ghosts. So that is everything for the vendor reset video. Again, I talked about this in the weekly reset video, but we're going to be doing some trials training for Destiny 2, which will be 4v4 combat here in my stream over the next couple of weeks, as we do with a couple of raids for people who are interested in that. So if you're interested, twitch.tv/manodestra777 will get you all trained up and see if we can get ready for all the fun that is going to be Destiny 2. If you like something in this video, a positive rating is greatly appreciated. If you didn't like it, you probably know where that button is too, but feel free to leave a comment down below. Subscribe for more Destiny 2 content, and I'll see you guys next time in the universe of Destiny.